Tell us about your childhood.
My childhood.
Yeah.
I'm an adult now. Okay. So my name's Kennedy Mohia Gishero. I'm 40 years of age and I'm from Naivasha. I grew up in Naivasha in the village. So I also work, I'm a trained safari guide. I work as a tour guide, taking people like you to see animals and the beautiful country we have. That's what I do. Yeah.
What schools have you gone to and where?
Yeah, I schooled in Naivasha. I went to a mixed school, and after school, I went to college and studied motor vehicle engineering for 3 years. I have a diploma in motor vehicle engineering. After that, I've done so many other things, including working as a salesman. I worked for a salesman for about 4 years before getting into the safari business. During the time I was working as a salesman, I was able to study business management up to the diploma level. So those are my credentials. That's what I've studied. I got into the safari business by accident through a friend. And I like, this is what I do, and that's how I put bread on the table. Yeah.
Okay, what is your family like?
My family, I have a small family. I have a wife, 2 kids, a boy and a girl. The boy is 12 years and the girl is about 5.5 years old. Yeah.
Apart from the safari guide and the salesman, what kind of jobs have you had?
Yeah. I've worked as a mechanic. I've been a farmer. Just other than the sales, I've done the sales for most of the time because I've also had some small businesses which involved selling merchandise. Yeah.
Okay. Which job did you find the most interesting?
The safari. The safari. That's why I'm in safaris. And in safaris I do hotel reservations, planning a safari for people who do not know about our country. So someone will tell me like they need to come to Kenya. Then I come up with the idea, suggest to them. Then, depending on their budget, we'll decide where to go and the number of days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, is there a funny or interesting story of something that has happened during work?
Yeah, there are very many, very many. We've had vehicles breaking down. We've had tourists who are crazy. Some will do some weird stuff. Not in my group, but I've seen tourists, like one lady who walked, there was this lion in the Masai Mara, which a male lion which was almost starving. And there's a lady tourist who walked out with a bar of chocolate. She was elderly, about 80 years old. She got out with a bar of chocolate to feed to the lion, because the lion, but lions eat meat. So luckily for her, she got some few scratches, some few bruises, but it wasn't very bad. We reciprocated in time. We rescued her, because a hungry lion can eat even a human being. Lions are not known for eating human beings, but a hungry lion can eat anything, including a baboon, human being. Yeah.
Are there any plans for your future other than being a safari guide?
Yeah, there are many. Okay, in Kenya, the safari business has gone a little down. Like any other country, the globalization, so the safari business is not doing very, very well as it used to be. During the peak of safaris, when I got into the business, we used to get like 1.7 million tourists a year. And safaris at that time, the tourist business was the highest earner for the forex for the country. So during this time, the globalization, we've had other threats like from terrorists who drive our business down. So there's always good to have a fallback plan too. So I'm considering, because of my past in business, I'm considering going into business. Something different to keep me going, or some like a fallback plan. But I love safaris and I'll always be in safaris because it's good to show people the beautiful country we have, the animals. This is the land of the big five. Different animal species. Like now here in Naivasha, there are more than 400 species of birds recorded. So I'll still have it going, but I have to have something to fall back to during the hard times, because sometimes the tourists are not coming and the business volumes are very low. Yeah.
Thank you for this interview.